And like I'm in that phase of the renovation where you're like, this time when I paint, there won't be any drips. The paint's gonna look so good. It's gonna be the best renovation I've ever done. And then you're like, you know what? I think you think that every time. Like, you are no Joanna Gaines.
Okay.
Good morning. All right, it is day 2. Boy, only day 2 of our RV renovation stuff. Yeah, it's Monday morning. It's a little bit chilly actually. I just flipped the furnace on the RV here. We're gonna see if it works. So today we're gonna complete getting all the cabinet doors out and sanded. Gonna start taping up everything so we can paint. But just another day of working on the RV, so let's see how it goes. I'm not sure how far we'll get, but we're working toward getting this thing painted. That's our goal, is to get it painted, and then from there we'll do the flooring. But got to do more prep work.
I just got into the RV and Mike is in here rocking out to Richard Marx.
Right, man, come on.
A little before your time, babe, but it is freezing out today. It's like 50, which feels really cold because it was like in the high 70s over the weekend.
It's like snow.
Ooh, it's like snowing pretty much, huh? So Elijah is sanding. We told him we'd pay him whatever he makes at Chick-fil-A if he would sand for us. We only have one sander, so we can't ask any other children. But we should. Yes,
He's a good sander.
He is a good sander. We should probably get another one though, so we can double time it. What's up, Sandman?
Hey, I'm having some trouble with these little corners right here.
Oh, dude, you're good.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe how good that looks.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
See.
I think that's exactly how they should look.
Oh my gosh, I never expected them to look that good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, good job. Okay, well, let's get on it. I got my tape. I'm gonna start taping.
Wait, tape what?
I gotta tape up all these things that we don't want to get paint on, and so we can paint in here.
Grab a little baggie or something.
Okay, Mike has taken the window treatments off, and as you can see, I'm blue taping everything. It's actually time to start making some design decisions, even though we won't get there yet, but it matters about what we paint, because like I put these X's here because I don't want Mike to paint these because I know tile is going on. And then like I showed you guys, or did I show you guys? I got the wallpaper for this bathroom. It's super cute. It's a peel and stick. Really like that. It's got these, it's kind of Scandinavian. But if I were to paint this bathroom, I couldn't put peel and stick on it for 2 weeks. And so it's important to know where I want to put the wallpaper. And so I kind of have to make some decisions about that. I've thought about putting wallpaper and making this kind of a feature wall. It really wouldn't take much, but I also don't want it to be too busy in here. Another thing is my backsplash. My headboard area in the bedroom. I have to decide what I'm doing back here. Do I just paint it? Do I want to put some wallpaper on it? And I just don't know yet. I know I'm painting the cabinets. I kind of like the idea of keeping it nice and clean in here, but I also like the idea of a pattern. It's just, I've been looking, and I see a lot of cute wallpapers, but nothing that quite works for me and that I really want to commit to for the bedroom. And then in the bathroom, this bathroom, I have to decide, and I think I'm going to be tiling this, but how much am I going to be tiling? Because I don't want to put up any paint where I'm going to be putting the peel and stick tiles. I definitely know it would be nice on this wall. That probably makes sense to do it on this wall, but like how far, and those are decisions I have to make. And then I also have to decide on these window treatments because these are really convenient. And like I said in yesterday's video, I could just paint them and then keep the nice and green. This is a very neutral gray. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's not too cool or warm or green. It's just very neutral. But they're big boxes. They're probably like 8 inches, and so when you put them up here, you're covering quite a bit of the window, and it's just heavy. So the question is, do I just want curtains that I can pull to the side so we have all of our windows, or I can pull them to the middle here as well because there's an empty wall there. But that's more expense and it's more installation, and so I need to make those decisions and decide about that too. On my Instagram stories, I'm doing this real time, so it's a lot easier if you want to interact with me about some of these decisions. I'd love to hear your opinions. I've gotten some really good ones. Like yesterday, you guys, I'm reading the comments from yesterday's video that just went up, and you're talking about chalkboard painting this, and I thought about doing that in chalkboard, but some of you were saying even just, doing a design in it that's permanent, and then like letting people fill things in, like what makes you happy today, and then people can fill in with the chalk. That's a really cute idea. It might be cute to put a map on here. I don't know. Luckily, I do think the finishes are more neutral, so if I left some of them, it would be okay. But what you doing, babe?
I'm just working. Doing some emails.
You guys wonder when we work. It's like shove it in every nook and cranny.
Whenever. When I see emails come through, I try to respond, so.
Okay, so that's where we're at for now. Let me go show you what Elijah's doing. Elijah's in the garage here, and he's doing the worst work on the planet that he's willing to. So awesome. I am doing something that makes me scream inside. And like I'm in that phase of the renovation where you're like, this time when I paint, there won't be any drips. The paint's gonna look so good. It's gonna be the best renovation I've ever done. And then you're like, you know what? I think you think that every time. Like, you are no Joanna Gaines.
You don't have a crew.
Eventually you're like, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay, right now, Mr. Handy is taking off the doors.
Yep.
This is your jam.
Well,
Did you put it on sandwiches?
I like doing it right so that it's easy. Like, so we do it because last time we didn't take the doors off. I'm taking the handles, the hardware off because if you remember, it was like kind of not very well done around here last time. We had to work around the hinges. It's like just we're not under the gun schedule wise. So I'm just gonna take them all off. We're gonna paint them proper. Don't pick that stuff out and get it done right.
Yeah, you like to paint it proper. I'm like a bull in a china cabinet. I just like to jump in and.
Yeah, I think we'll do this so it lasts a little bit longer this time.
All right, so I'm continuing to tape. It's like one of those things where you're like, I'm done, and then you walk in and you're like, no, I'm not. But I'm getting questions, and I anticipated this, because we're all different, on like, why on earth would I take out something that's new? And I think that, for one thing, some people, I know, first and foremost, RVs are for adventures, right? And that's what's so amazing about them. You can take your home with you wherever you go. It's like a clubhouse, and you want your clubhouse to reflect who you are and your club. And, just like some things matter to some people and some things don't matter to other people. So the flooring was fine. I just didn't like it. And I wanted the space to be something that made me happy, and that's something I wanted to be in. And so, it's not important. But if you can, why not make everything pretty and reflect who you are? So that's why I'm doing it. And, we try to do it as cheaply as possible. The guy that came and got the couch and stuff actually took the carpet remnants, which I was happy about. So they'll get recycled. And, we won't just throw things in the trash. We'll try to don't pass them along. So, because they might be something, he loved the dark wood and he loved the colors, so he was super jazzed about him, and I was super happy that he liked them and could make his RV the way he wanted. So, that's how it goes. It's just fun to be able to have a clubhouse when you're an adult, Okay.
What do we got?
The tiles came. You guys have no idea how much I obsessed about, maybe you do, because maybe you're like me. But I obsessed about the backsplash. I loved so many things. I actually thought I was going to do little hexagons, like more like the structure of a beehive.
Right.
or honeycomb, which
Honeycomb,
I love.
not beef.
Yes, you're right, honeycomb. But people said it was like a nightmare to put in and to keep straight, and I'm like, will it make that much of a difference in the end design if it's honeycomb or subway tiles? And I do love subway tiles too. So they're just a really thin sheet and a sticker, and then you can cut them with scissors, and then we'll stick them on throughout this whole thing. You can get them with white grout, but I liked the darker grout. I thought that gave it a nice dimension. And we'll do it.
Looks good.
All the way around, and hopefully this is enough. I mean, I got them on Amazon, so I could just order them again.
But that's after we paint.
Yeah, I haven't showed you guys other things. You want to see some of the other things we've got? I ordered today. I might have already said in this video, I wasn't sure what I was going to do back here. I just decided to go with like a shiplap, because I didn't want to choose a wallpaper that would compete with my bedding or that would lock me into a certain type of bedding, because I like to change my mind. So I went with this more natural, can you guys see that? Colored shiplap, because we have a lot of white in here and I wanted to bring some color in. So hopefully that looks good. People raved about it. It's also obviously on Amazon. And then I got a rug that will go in here. I'll show you, come here. So this was only $25, which was awesome, and it's exactly what I was looking for, and it was also on Amazon. It's just really bright, fun, but it's still got little flecks of the dark teal that I will be doing on the cabinets, or I guess a lot of flecks of it. Can't wait to put that in. And then we'll have the wood look floors. Elijah has done an amazing job on sanding so far. He's probably eating lunch now, but and then this is our ground rug. I think I already showed that to you in another video.
And then I've got everything covered up there because of sawdust.
Yeah. So. And here's our kills. We're just gonna use the primer. We'll be priming lots of stuff. Hopefully we get through all the painting in like the next 3 days, 4 days. Yeah. Maybe that's wishful thinking. I'm gonna go get. We're now at the hardware store. We need. We're gonna prime some of the plastic because they use plastic instead of wood in some places, and we want to get a special primer for that, a spray paint, and then we might also be grabbing a paint to redo the poles with, if I can find one. And also, Mike, I need that pig right here. That's definitely something I'm gonna need for the RV.
Yeah, I know.
So it's $32.
What's that?
I don't know where I'll put those in the RV yet, but I know I need them. This is a Krylon Fusion for plastic. It's in satin, and you don't have to sand or prime. So we're gonna spray that in a few places. Like, we'll show you when we get back.
Doors and stuff.
This is pretty for. Is that what I want, or do I want?
You don't want that shiny under there.
I don't know what I want yet, so I won't buy it. Okay, we're back from the store, and what are you guys doing?
Origami.
Whoa, that's really good. Did Pearl make that?
Yeah.
Wow, it's a rabbit.
Yeah.
That's cool. You got one too? You guys are so lucky to have a sister like Pearl. So, I am sanding now. These are wood, obviously. This right here is not wood, and we keep getting asked this question a lot through Instagram and through comments about what we're going to do. It's some sort of paper board. We're just going to sand it as well and paint it. You know, obviously we don't want to push too hard, but we're just roughing up the edge so that it'll grab onto the paint. So then we'll prime it really well and then paint it. Insanely, last time I did this, did it with a hand sander, like a block. So it took me a million years, and I don't even think I did it very adequately, and that was just like, as you saw. Super happy about that. I don't know how the doors are going, But then I think the next thing to do is wipe everything down and then start painting. I'm kind of anxious to even start tonight. Mike is super like overwhelmed by the painting. He feels like it's going to take forever. And me too, but he's more overwhelmed because the payoff isn't as great for him. He doesn't care. So at least he doesn't care as much about painted cabinets as his wife does. But I'm hoping we can just start doing it so that it'll go quickly and he'll see the payoff really quickly. How's it coming?
Pretty good.
Okay, come on in for dinner. You guys, I cannot tell you how good I feel. I was just, like somebody made a comment and it brought up like what I was doing a few months ago and it was like in Utah and I just feel so happy. I feel like I'm back to me again, doing the RV, planning for adventures. I just feel so alive. So, all right, dinner!
Mom?
Wash your hands if you haven't yet, because we're eating with our hands.
Already have.
And the Norps are having tacos. It's easy, and it's one of our go-to easy meals. All right, I am now filling up a bucket with some vinegar, some lemon oil, and some hot water. Everybody's finishing dinner. I'm gonna grab a rag and go out and start wiping. Okie dokie. Okay, we're gonna wipe those down. Mike's been vacuuming them. And I took all the poles from inside the RV. They're all the same. And I'm actually going to paint them brass. I always get those mixed up. Or gold. It's funny that just a few years ago I was painting brass poles to silver, but now I like the gold. So I just got a box and threaded them all through. See, like, and then I have to go to the hardware store and choose out the paints that I want. Wintelos. I got some Rust-Oleum Vintage Gold.
Vintage gold.
I don't know how this thing works. Oh, like that. And then I got my station, as you guys saw.
Ready to rock.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm scared.
Maybe we should do like a practice spray. Whee! Stand back.
Okay, I painted this vent cover. I think that will look so good against the teal in there. It'll be a bright pop of gold. And then I painted all the poles. I think they look really good. I'm just gonna let them dry overnight. I'm really gonna like the way those look in there. So, yeah. I obviously have a stainless steel microwave and oven. And so we definitely will be mixing metals in there. I have a stainless steel sink faucet. So I have to decide if I'm going to keep that or if I really want that pop of gold there as well. So I'm going to leave these overnight, see how they look in the morning and hope that they're dry.
We need to stop ending videos so late at night because we always look super tired and.
We look super tired, or we just are?
Or we are super tired. That's the problem. I also look really pale. You look less pale than me.
It's okay. We've been on this YouTube channel for a while. I think they know what you look like. But day 2 of the RV reno is complete. We are on schedule.
Did we have a schedule?
Yeah, today I wanted to
okay.
get all of the paint prep done, sanding, taping, and we did it. We actually got a little bit
Mission
ahead
accomplished.
of schedule because we also painted the poles. Tomorrow, my goal is to get all of the priming done.
It's going to be a prime day.
Yep, and then the next day, I would like to get... the next day and a half, I think I will allow us to get all the painting done. It'll take a little longer than priming, though, because we have several different colors.
And coats to do.
Yeah, and then maybe after the painting's done, I don't know.
Then we have the flooring, right?
Yeah, we could do the flooring after that. We could also do the
the backsplash.
Yeah, the backsplash and any sort of wall coverings, wall paint,
Wallpaper.
wallpaper. I mean, and then we can then the floors. The floors will take a full day.
So that's like the last thing to do, I guess.
Well,
the
and then
floors.
the furniture.
Oh, right. But the actual, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, maybe this whole renovation could be done in 7 days, but I don't think 7 consecutive days. Because we'll probably want to take a day off or something to,
Yeah. But
We'll
we're making
see.
progress.
Yeah.
I was really tired today. I was a little bit in a bad mood. So if you saw me in the background, sort of like stoic and not super smiley.
There's only
That's
so
why.
much caffeine in this world.
So,
No,
But,
yeah, we
yeah.
just had a late night last night, and so. But you were great, and maybe my excitement held us over, like your excitement during the move held us over.
right. So, we made it through.
We'll go to bed now.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
You do it.
Happy to have you along, and if you're on Instagram giving me lots of ideas, thank you. We're also reading the comments here. Thankfully, we have comments, and we're loving doing it, and we're loving sharing it with you along the way. So we'll see you tomorrow when we have more really fun stuff to do.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.